This video will focus on how to install and use AVG Free Antivirus software. When choosing an antivirus program, most people prefer something that is affordable, has a user-friendly interface that makes it easy to use, and provides great basic protection while not slowing down your computer. AVG Free follows all of these guidelines, which is the reason why I strongly recommend using it. Before we download AVG Free Edition, I want to make it very clear that computers should only have one antivirus program running at a time. If you are thinking that downloading AVG Free will provide you even better protection to go along with another antivirus program you already have installed, that is not the case. Two antivirus programs running at the same time will conflict. So if you decide to use AVG Free Edition, just uninstall your previous antivirus program after you install AVG. Let's start downloading AVG now. You'll first open a browser window. I'm going to open my Internet Explorer 8 browser. You can use any browser window that you like. And let's use a trusted site such as PCWorld.com or Download.com because they routinely check their software that they allow people to download for spyware and viruses. So it is always a good idea to use these sites. And I'm going to type in www.download.com and press enter. Once the site loads, we're going to type AVG Free in the download.com search bar right here. So AVG space free. And then we'll press enter. When you scroll down the page, you will find the most recent AVG Free Edition, AVG Antivirus Free Edition 8.5.374 as the third program down the list. We're going to click on the link. Here you will get a review from the Download.com editor and a publisher's description of their very own software. And once you read that, you can click on the Download Now button. And I will accept the download when my browser prompts me. So I'm going to click it and say Download File. Let's minimize our browser window now and click on Run. And click on Run one more time. Now we are at the AVG setup screen. You can choose the language that you prefer, and I'm going to choose English and then click on Next. AVG is checking to make sure your internet connection is working because AVG needs to update its software through the internet. And we're going to select I want to install the free basic protection. Click Next again. And the acceptance notice from AVG is just telling us that AVG Free Edition is only intended for personal use. And if you want to use it in an office setting for multiple people, you're going to need to pay for it. And click on Accept. And accept the license agreement. And wait for it to check our system status. And before this tutorial, I made sure to have another antivirus program on my computer so you can see what AVG is going to say if you have another antivirus. And it says I have another antivirus program installed on my computer, and it is suggested that you only have one security product running at a time. So if you see that, just bypass it and click Next, and make sure to uninstall your other antivirus program after you install AVG. And we're going to click on the custom installation and then click on Next. And let's activate our AVG free license by clicking Next again. And here, if you click on the Browse button, you can save the AVG program files anywhere on your computer that you want to. And I'm going to use the default and click Next. Now that we are at the component selection page, I recommend only changing the email scanner options. Which plugins you install will depend on what email services that you use. If you use the BAT email client, then you will install the BAT plugin. The same goes for if you use Microsoft Outlook. I don't use the BAT email client, so I'm going to actually leave the Microsoft Outlook and personal email scanner plugins checked. And I'm also going to leave my plugin for the Microsoft Office software checked as well. And click Next. I recommend never installing program toolbars, so I will uncheck the AVG security toolbar. I consider toolbars to be advertisements, so I never install them. So click Next. And Finish. And you can terminate any applications that are running that they want you to. And click Next. It wants me to X out of my browser window, so I'll do that. Once your installation is complete, you'll be brought to the AVG First Run wizard. And the only time you'll have to complete this wizard is when you're installing the software, which we are right now. So let's click on Next. And you can enable daily scanning, which is recommended, but we can actually turn that off for now. And it says yes, we really do want to disable daily scanning. And click Next. And let's not tell AVG the threats they've encountered. And click Next. Click Next again. And AVG is now updating its software. And the update was finished successfully. And click Next. And we don't need to register AVG Antivirus Free. If you do want to register it, you'll have access to the forums online that AVG provides for people to post answers to questions and things of that nature. But we're going to bypass that. And congratulations, your AVG protection is configured. And we'll finish it. Let's now open our AVG Free Edition software. Let's click on the Start menu and then hover over the All Programs button. And next find the AVG Free 8.5 button and click on AVG Free User Interface. Once you open up AVG, you will be brought to its control panel. And as we can see, AVG provides us with an active antivirus, anti-spyware, an email scanner, a link scanner, a resident shield, and an update manager. The AVG link scanner is effective in preventing you from downloading viruses from website links. The resident shield constantly checks your system for any suspicious activity. And the update manager will inform you when AVG needs to install updates automatically. Now, I'm going to show you how to schedule AVG to run a virus scan either daily, weekly, or monthly. Let's go to the Tools tab at the top and select the Advanced Settings button. On the left-hand side will be our very important button called Schedules. Let's double-click that. From here, we can tell AVG how often to run the antivirus scan, and we can also tell it how often to update the program itself. But what we're going to do is click on the Scheduled Scan button. Next, let's click on the specific time interval drop-down arrow and pick Selected Days. From here, you can tell AVG which days of the week you want their virus scan to run. So if you want only Wednesday to be your virus scan. Then you can turn off every other checkbox, and the AVG antivirus program will run on Wednesdays and scan for viruses in your computer. Next, let's make sure to check the box saying enable this task. And we can click apply and OK. I recommend to run your AVG antivirus scan at least once per week for optimal virus protection. And we can close out of AVG. And I hope you enjoyed my AVG tour. I'll see you next time.